Hi everyone, I'm going to read you a story called In Benjie with our friend Shoko. In Benjie by Connie Friedman. The bases were loaded, the tension was great when In Benjie stepped up to the plate. It was right at the bottom of the very last inning, with In Benjie's team 3 runs from winning. But the 4th run would really make Benjie's head spin, because he'd break the league's record for runs batted in. Benjie glanced to his left, he glanced to his right, then he picked up the bat, and with all of his might, he swung. And the ball met the bat with a pop. It sailed through the air. Would that ball ever stop? The crowd all went wild as they yelled in a roar. Here is the moment you've been waiting for. To break the league record, just score this home run. Then In Benjie, you'll be number 1. As fast as the wind, Benjie headed for first. Reached second so quickly he thought he might burst. To third he just flew, why his shoes left no mark. Then he made a sharp turn and ran out of the park. The crowd stopped their screaming. You could hear a pin drop. The umpire's jaw just dropped open. Kerplop. Then from out of the stands came a voice speaking low. Hey, what's going on here? Where did that kid go? Pinch me, I'm dreaming, a second one said. Did I see what I saw? He asked, scratching his head. You saw what you saw, the crowd called in reply. That kid just ran off and we'd like to know why. We'd like to know why and we'd rather not wait. Just then In Benjie strolled back through the gate. Hey, In Benjie, you know what you done? You ran the wrong way and just blew your home run. Did you lose all your senses or just lose your way? Well, In Benjie, what have you to say? I can see you're confused, so I'll try to explain why I let a home run just slip right down the drain. Then In Benjie sat down on the mound and called to the crowd, come on, gather around. I'll be glad to relate the events that took place at precisely the moment I rounded third base. As I was running with wings on my feet, it happened by chance that I glanced across the street, where I saw Rabbi Brown coming out of the store with his arms full of packages, 7 or more. And I thought in a flash, I should go lend a hand. So I went, and I hoped you would all understand. Well, we do understand that you did a good deed when you rushed off to help out a person in need. But In Benjie, you were so close to home plate. It's great to do mitzvos, but couldn't it wait? Yes, couldn't it wait? The crowd cries now grew greater. A mitzvah's a mitzvah, still 3 seconds later. Now In Benjie let out a great sigh. I too once believed I could let time slip by. Before doing a mitzvah I knew I should do, I'd think and rethink till I thought the thing through. And when all of my thinking was over at last, I'd find that the time for the mitzvah had passed. Please tell us about it, the crowd drew in near. We're really quite anxious, waiting to hear how you came to discover what you seem to now know. When a good deed needs doing, just get up and go. Well, it's quite a long story, but I'm happy to tell how I learned this great lesson I now know so well. You remember last summer when Ellie Levine went out to the country to visit Saul Green? One day they picked flowers, and it was no joke when Ellie picked something that's called poison oak. Oy vey, I remember, said Mrs. Levine. She'd come to the ballpark to root for her team. He returned on that very first bus he could catch. Then he lay on his bed all day long and he scratched. He only stopped scratching when his friends came to call. But In Benjie did not come at all. I did not come at all, though I knew and know still it's a mitzvah to visit a friend who is ill. But instead of just going, what did I do? I thought and rethought till I thought the thing through. One day I thought, what if I get there and knock on the door? And Ellie is sleeping. I'll wake him mid-snore. He'll jump out of bed while still in a daze. He'll stumble and knock down his mother's good vase. Then Mrs. Levine will be awfully upset. Oh my, what a talking to Ellie will get. He'll lose his allowance for a week, maybe more. And all this because I just knocked on his door? Why, this really might happen. The chances are good. I'm not saying it will. I'm just saying it could. On Tuesday, I thought, I'm off to see Ellie. I'll leave right away. We'll have a fine visit. It's such a nice day. We'll sit in the yard and enjoy the cool breeze. I only hope Ellie won't catch a cold and a sneeze. He'll sneeze in the daytime. He'll sneeze through the night. And all the between time, he'll scratch. What a sight. All that sneezing and scratching. Scratch, sneeze. Scratch, achoo. Sneeze first or scratch first. Oh, what will he do? This can really occur. I can see how it would. There's no way to be certain, but chances are good. On Wednesday, I thought, I'm visiting Ellie this time. There's no doubt. I can't understand what the fuss was about. I'll just march to his house and say, hi, how are you? Then his mother will offer a cookie or two. And I'll certainly eat one. Her cookies are great. In fact, I'll eat 2 or 7 or 8 or 20 or 40. What if I can't stop? I'll just keep it up till I fill to the top. Oh, and oh, what a terrible guest I will make as I moan and I groan from a great belly ache. Why, the chances are good. This could really take place. I cannot say for sure, but it might be the case. Now, on Thursday, I thought, well, 3 days have passed and I've got a plan to visit with Ellie as soon as I can. But first I will call to make sure he's awake and ask him to put away things that can break. There's nothing to fear from a chill in the air if I just bring a sweater for Ellie to wear. To offer of cookies, I'll say, thank you, no. There, I've thought it all through, so tomorrow I'll go. Now, Badam and Benjie stood up on the mound and for several long seconds did not make a sound. He looked round at the crowd and he asked, speaking low, can you guess what occurred when I did at last go? No need to guess, spoke Mrs. Levine. Let's not forget, I was there at the scene. Badam and Benjie called Friday, that's true. First he explained how he'd thought the things through, and then he announced he was coming at last. But for doing this mitzvah, the moment had passed. You see, Ellie was better. That's what I mean. He'd gone back to the country to visit Saul Green. Then Badam and Benjie said, that was the day I learned that a mitzvah's best done right away. Now, nothing can stop me from getting one done. No, not even the chance to score a home run. Now the crowd buzzed aloud with the story they'd heard, but it was the umpire who had the last word. Badam and Benjie may not be the name that ever goes down in the Sports Hall of Fame, but for doing his mitzvos with super quick speed, Badam and Benjie's a hero indeed. The end. Thank you for watching this video. Now you learned the lesson about doing a mitzvah right away, just like the other story that we read about doing it with zrizut, doing it nice and fast. Thank you for watching. Bye.